What is the best form of revenge? Two different philosophers, two different ideas. For Machiavelli, revenge is about total annihilation of your enemy. For him, to revenge your enemy meant you should not leave room for your enemy to even retaliate. And Machiavelli will argue that revenge is not about payback. Revenge is about destroying your enemies. Now, Marcus Aurelius will argue that revenge is not about payback. Revenge is not about destroying your enemy, but revenge is about going above them, living above them, not letting your enemy corrupt you, right? Maintaining your integrity, giving the enemy silence, letting your success speak for you. That's the best form of revenge. So I guess the question is, what do you think is the best form of revenge that an individual should undertake? And I'll give you my perspective. I think there's obviously a time for everything, right? Machiavelli's form of revenge is what we see in many African countries, right? Where political opponents are literally killed, political opponents are jailed, right? However, in today's society, I think the best form of revenge is the one that is taught by Marcus Aurelius, which is silence, maintaining your integrity and not letting your enemies corrupt you. I think that is the biblical form of revenge, of giving the other cheek. Now, a lot of people think, oh no, that form of revenge it's weak and it's not fulfilling. But I argue, how much energy does it take to plan, to carry out the plan, to revenge your enemy, to sometimes even to try to hide that you did it? Rather, I think the best form of revenge is to remove someone from your life, remove your attention from them, and let your success speak for you. Let your integrity speak for you. Think of a narcissist. What does a narcissist treasure the most? A narcissist treasures control. A narcissist treasures your attention. And that is the reason why a narcissist does what he does, or she does what she does. So if you look in a world of social media now, many people are narcissists. Many people are self-serving. Many people are self-caring. Many people want to feel important by treating you bad. Many people want to feel important. So as a person, I think the best way to deal with people in 2025 is not to give people your attention that don't want to be given attention. If someone wrongs you, maybe it could be in a relationship, it could be in a friendship, it could be family, the best way to deal with that is to remove yourself, remove your attention from those people. And I think that's the best way to deal with a narcissist, right? Because at the end of the day, Machiavelli's strategy probably will lead you to end up in jail. If it doesn't, I don't think you gain much peace from always trying to annihilate anyone who wrongs you. Now, fear definitely is the best form of maintaining power. If you want to be a dictator, if your ambitions are to be like a lot of our African presidents. But I argue, for the normal person, the best solution, the best form of revenge for the people who doubt you, for the people who do you wrong, for the people who have wronged you in your life, is to be successful and remove yourself from their presence. Focus on the people that want to be in your life, that want to help you, that elevate your energy. Those are the people you should be focused on. Now, other people argue that, Machiavelli's strategy is important in certain circumstances. I don't know. Let's say someone grapes someone that you love or kills someone that you love. I guess that is an argument that can be made. But at the end of the day, for me, the best form of revenge that I've adopted is I want to remove myself from the people that wrong me. I want to give my attention to people that build me, right? At the first sign of a red flag that someone is a narcissist, I remove myself. And I think that is the best strategy that you can undertake. And that is the strategy that I would advise every young man, every young lady out there to undertake. Stop dating and giving your attention to people who stress you out, people who make you cry, people who do you wrong every single day, people who don't know how to speak kindness. Right? Remove yourself. Remove. That is remember, the only thing you can control in this life is your state of mind. The only thing you can control in this life is your state of mind. You can be thinking of blue and change to thinking of red. So you can literally decide if you want to be in a relationship with someone or not. You can decide if you want to be close to that family member or not. You can decide if you want to text and call each and every day. You can decide if you want to update them about your life or let them update you about their life. That is a decision that you make every single day. And I feel like we end up putting ourselves in a situation where we adopt Machiavelli's form of revenge because we keep ourselves in toxic situations. So imagine you keep yourself in a toxic relationship. This is how crimes of passion happen. Now you're looking at the time frame that you have invested in this person. This is how people stab each other in relationships. This is how people poison each other in relationships because you chose to stay in a toxic environment. They showed you that they don't care. They showed you that they are not kind. They showed you that they want to have multiple partners and they don't care about how you feel about that. They showed you that they are a liar. Your family members have showed you that they like to gossip. They laugh at you when you do wrong or when you fall. They are not encouraging. They are just takers. They've shown you all these things and you choose to stay. That's how I feel like most people end up adopting Machiavelli's strategy, not by choice, but by virtue of frustration. So I think the best strategy for you is remove yourself, adopt Machiavelli's strategy early. Remove yourself, maintain your integrity. That is the best form of revenge. Find your tribe, find the people that think like you. Remove yourself from toxic people. That's my video for today. Till my next one, I'm out.